Okay, what's up, y'all? I didn't want to talk outside just because it's windy, super windy, so I figured y'all won't be able to hear me. Where my keys go? Oh. But, yeah, this is Challenger number 2. And it's another RT. I'm pretty sure some people saw it come, some people didn't. Cause I did, like I said, I did want a Scat or a Hellcat, but, why? So basically, if only a few people knew it, I was actually looking for a Camaro, like a 2010 or 2013 Camaro for a little bit. Because at first I was like, yeah, I got a better job, starting my own company, I'm making good money. But, this is the big but it's the fact that two major things before I start, driving and let y'all see what the car is about. Two major things. One, like I said, I'm starting a new company. It's a trucking company, like a lot of the truck companies that will either really succeed or really go down quick in their first year. So I didn't want to have like a big payment. And because when you start trucking, that first few months are the hardest because you're still trying to get good contracts, you're still trying to get good people to drive with, all that, and then some. So I wanted to make sure I was safe too. I actually just recently joined with Navy Federal. So with them, I'm assuming, even though I did boost up my credit, I finally got above a 700. I was talking to the lady and I was like, well, she said, what's your debt to income? I told her, she said, well, you can afford X amount of dollars. And when she told me that, I was like, oh, shoot, I can get a Hellcat. Like, I was hype as hell. But she said, with me being so new with Navy Federal, a lot of times they're gonna make you crawl before you walk. She said, no matter if you made $1 million a year, she said they're not gonna approve you for a high amount. She said most of the time it's usually about 25K is what they approve everybody for the first go round with a car with them. And she said, especially with me being so new, because I got this auto loan not even a month after being with Navy Federal. Like, it's only been like not even 20 days and I already got a car loan through them. So she was like, just pick something under that. So I was like, okay. And I was like, well, it goes back to me wanting, an older Camaro or whatever. So I was like, I can do that. I don't mind. So I went to Texas Hot Rods, and I found the Camaro that I liked, but the thing about the Camaro I found, it was high mileage. It was like 80-some thousand miles. And then two, it was a 2010. And the year's not 2021, so it was a headache to get, even though they gave me the check for the amount, hey, Federal they didn't like the fact that the car was high miles and, a little bit older, so they was like, you have to put something down on it, and I was like, they told me how much I had to put down. I was like, I'm not really feeling that. So I looked around, and the guy was like, well, there's this Challenger, and I was like, well, I already got out of the Challenger. He says, RT. I was like, I got out of an RT. Then he told me it was an automatic. And I was like, an automatic? Yeah, because everybody know I'm a manual fan, but then he started telling me, about the upgrades. It's got the SRT wing on the back. It did have the Scat Pack wheels. I did take the Scat Pack wheels off. They're at home. If anybody wants to buy them, message me. I'm selling them for $500. But they have the Scat Pack wheels. It also he said he's pretty sure it has a tune on it. He's not for sure, but he said the way it drives, and I agree with him, the way it drives, it definitely seems like it has a tune. The way it handles and all of that stuff, I definitely giving off, it has a tune type vibes. Because he bought multiple RTs before automatic. He said this one definitely drives different. You'll see when I'm driving the video. Also, it has I forget the name of intake. I literally just looked at it, but the guy told me, it's the intake, very high quality, expensive intake. I was like, all right, cool. You can tell with the fancy box or whatever. Has an oil breather too to keep the oil temps down. And am I forgetting something? I feel like I'm forgetting something. Oil temp breather, blah, 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 blah. Oh, and the hood pins too, which I like that. And of course it has the standard RT decals and the RT hood. And then and I put these I forget the name of the wheel. I literally just bought them, but I got to put the 22s on it, just because I was like, freak it, it's automatic, I don't have to worry about that. So I put 22s on it. I do want to make a sleeper build out of it, because I'm assuming that when somebody see me pull up beside them, they're gonna think, oh, it's just for show, and that's kind of my goal for this car. But anyway, let's get into the fun part, which is driving it. First I was weird about, it has Magnaflow exhaust. That's what I forgot. Yeah, it has not Magnaflow, it has Flowmaster. Don't know what series of Flowmaster, but it has Flowmaster exhaust too. I'm debating on doing the resonator delete though, just because even though it's decently loud, I want it, you know me, I want it loud, but I don't want to do that because I actually want to make everything that's loud in this car strictly for performance, with the headers I want to put on and stuff like that. But that, I just got the car, so I'm just gonna baby step it, take my time with it. But yeah, it has it drives really good. Like for automatic, I was like, but the way it drives, it has the paddle shifters, and the paddle shifters aren't that delayed. Like they're really not delayed. Like I know people like, even me, I always said paddle shifters, no, they're not like that. But you're gonna see when I drive, when I click it, it's like boom, it shifts. I enjoy that. The tires on the back, they're some weird cheap brand because the tires that came with it. The wheels I got, yeah, those aren't on there anymore. Like after literally less than a day of having them, I have to change them. But why's my seatbelt acting like that? My last challenge did the same thing. But me personally, I don't mind. I love this car. You know, I've never been the type of person that thinks that the newest car is always the best car. I really, like, I honestly, like, truly enjoy this car. Like, it's fast, a lot faster than it looks for sure. And another thing, I bought it with 41, almost 42,000 miles on it. I'm right at 4287. Yes, I've been driving literally almost 1,000 miles in the past 3 days, 4 days I had the car. I've been everywhere. But yeah, a 2013 with only barely over 40K miles is a freaking, that's nice. And it drives like it too. Like whoever had this car before me definitely took good care of it too, because it drives like it's fresh off the lot. The interior is flawless, no cracks. The buttons, I've been in the older Challenger before, the buttons are like not even worn. Like everything looks literally like new. Like it's so impressive. But let's get back, let's get to driving. Let's get to driving. Make sure the camera good. I gotta get me my phone mount on my truck. Oh yeah, and I've been home for the past freaking 2 weeks. Holy crap. I was only supposed to take like a week off from driving, but the snowstorm hit and that kind of got everything delayed. Why is the seatbelt acting like this? But the storm hit and got everything delayed, and so I don't know, hopefully I get back on the road tomorrow. I'm dealing with Amazon right now and they're kind of being a headache about it. I guess I'll go this way because this guy's right here. And crack the window some so y'all can hear it. But no, I like it. I definitely I love the way it sounds when it shifts. The little crackle it does. I love that. Freaking love it. Yeah, but I gotta get gas, so I'm just talking while I'm driving to the gas station. I think I filled up literally every day I had this car, but I've been to a gas station. I've been everywhere, bro. But when you don't have a car for 4 months, it's kind of expected that you would behave like this. Put it in sport. Yeah. But I enjoy it. It's nice. It's pretty. It looks good. I love the white on black. Like usually I think white on black is overdone, but I think it's done right with this car. And I'm not just saying that because it's my car. I literally just think it's done right. Okay, let's try this again. Ooh, bumpy, bumpy, bumpy. Bumpy, bumpy, bumpy. But yeah. This car I got for 23 out the door with taxes and all of that stuff included. 23 out the door. I think it was originally like 24 something out the door, but I talked them down. A good bit, but you know the guy was still easy to work with. That's why I like. I knew from the fact like, because the reason when I had my last car, I still wanted something from them. Like I remember I went up there because I was trying to trade in the Challenger for a 370 at one point, because that was back when it was giving me a headache and freaking braking every other week. And yeah, I was driving the hell out of it, but it was just I was gonna try to see what the 370 was talking about. But yeah, so I like they have so many different types of cars there and just everything, man. And it's definitely like I recommend it. They're I think in Carrollton, if I'm not mistaken, bro. But even like I'm gonna have to take it out of not sport mode, but take it out of manual mode. But even in like the regular drive mode, like it does pretty good. And I hate when people be like, paddles are delayed. Like, yeah, paddles are delayed. It's a freaking automatic. What do you expect? Like, it's not a manual transmission. It's never gonna be like that. But for what it is, it definitely does the job and gets the job done. Like, I love it. Are you going straight through, or are you gonna let me through? I'm just gonna go right through here. Thank you. And it's a nice car. I mean, it burns gas like a son of a bitch. That shit is annoying. But outside of that, no, it's ride smooth. Definitely. Honestly, like I said, I honestly feel like I can make this a great sleeper. Like that's. You gotta go. You gotta go. You gotta go. And you gotta go. Thank you. But honestly, I feel like it's gonna be a great sleeper. It has a really good pickup. Reacts pretty good. Transmission is nice. When I was sliding, I did realize, because I forget the fact that it is an older car, the technology isn't as good. It does. Like, I know my last Challenger kind of overheated, but this one, like after probably about 1 or 2 times in the pit, like you can tell, like it's like, hey bro, chill out. Like it's like, it's not that it's hot, it's just that it doesn't let you use the whole power band. Like it's keeping you from hurting it. Cause I was like, I'll be back in the pit. I'm like, why is it not even like trying to, like it's not even trying to let you slide, but it's like, yeah, it's getting hot. It's telling you like, hey bro, chill. So you respect it. You gotta respect it. You know, trying to be a lot smarter this go around, not spend thousands of dollars in repairs over stuff I'm breaking. But no, it's definitely like you can see it, man. It's a clean car. I need to freaking dust it off or whatever. But traffic jam, bro. I'm not trying to do a video on the traffic jam. But you can hear it now. Like it's not too loud, not too quiet. Of course, you know that won't last very long with me, but especially after I get headers put on it. But no, and I'm surprised that it actually still, oh my fucking god, hell no, get me off. It actually still turns some bitch, I hate Dallas people. Thank you. But it actually still turns some heads, which is that's ridiculous. But no, it still turns some heads and all that good stuff, and like I like it. And then again, like at the end of the day, like I bought this car, like originally when I bought the last car, like it was because I first moved to Dallas, you know, first got my little stack of money, you know, boy from the seal, trying to make it in a big city. So I had like, it was more of an ego build. I ain't even gonna lie, I can say that now. The last car was definitely more of an ego buy, ego build, more so to, you know, worry about people around me. But when I was like, after that car, I was like, you know what, I don't really care. Like I remember I told my best friend, I was like, man, whatever I get next, it's literally like, it doesn't take much to impress me with a car. Like if it's a V8 and it's rear wheel drive, of course manual, but I'm enjoying this automatic. I'm not gonna lie, I see what people say it's faster, but like when I was looking for a car, I was like, I just want something that fits me and I feel happy when I drive it. When I drive this car, I'm not worrying about nothing else. I'm literally just having a good time. I'm feeling good. It's a beautiful car. This is how I know about the right car. Whenever I park it somewhere, I still turn around and look back at it. And if you have a car that you park and you're walking into wherever you're going and you don't turn around and look back at it, you don't really want the car. But with this one, I still do that. And I'm like, yeah. When
Sam's Club.
Yeah, I need to get that Sam's Club.
Head northwest on Eastgate Drive.
But when I
Stay
was
in the second lane from left.
when I was you know, driving around, I mean, this is a nice car. Like everything about it is good. Like it's hard, you know, because with me it's always usually something. Even with my last car, there was stuff I was nitpicky about. Like I hated the way my last car sounded when I bought it. But this car, like when I bought, I was like, I can manage this sound for a while. Like it's not like I gotta go straight out and straight. Like, I'm not even going straight. I'm straight pipe. Like I said, everything in sound in this car is gonna be strictly for performance, you know. And I think this is a smart build. Like I honestly recommend, like, you know, like this is why I was trying to tell one of my friends, because he was like, man, he trying to get this, you know, so he's flexing. I'm like, fuck flexing on anybody, bro. Get whatever, like, you can smile it. Like, I literally, like I'm saying, like, I literally, every time I drive this, bro, I'm like feeling so happy to have it. Like, this is just a nice car. And then the thing about it, even though I can afford, like, the lady even told me I can afford, I think she said it was 60 something, a 60 something K car. I was like, I can get a Hellcat, a CTSV or whatever. She told me, like, because she said after 2 or 3 years of this car, she said they're going to see that I'm paying my history right. They're going to have, because that Navy Federal has their own credit score they use internally once you sign up with them. So she's like, I'm going to have my own credit score with them. If I'm paying it right, it's going to be good. My debt to income ratio is very, very, very low because of what I make now with truck driving with this new company. So, like, she was like, yeah, I was like, I can afford it. Then this thing about it, like, I'm like, all right, you know I got it, so I don't care if it's an older car. Like, this, to me, is saving me even more money. So there's even more money I can throw towards the company to keep investing in myself. And say, like I'm saying, like, at some point, like, this is gonna be, besides a sleeper, I'm also gonna try to make it my daily driver. My plan is for my next car, 'cause I do want to have 2 cars this go around. I'm either gonna, like I said, save up, stack up, and then get a super nice car, or what I'm leaning more towards is buying like a cash car and making like an absolute just like beater out of it, like a freaking, like, something I can take to takeovers, drag races, whatever it may be, and beat the absolute shit out of it and not
Stay
care.
in the right 3 lanes.
Like, it's because I won't care, because it's a freaking cheap cash car. So something like that is what I'm really leaning towards, you know. And I feel like if I can get, you know, something like that, I might, you know, throw a little bit into it. Like, I might straight play something like that, or, you know, if it's an old Japanese JDM car, I might throw a camber kit on it, or maybe an e-brake, something, you know, cool like that. But make a beater out of it and let this be my, you know, daily driver, my little sleeper daily driver, reliable, you know what I'm saying, it's low miles. With me driving trucks all the time, it'll probably stay low miles. I'm just putting a lot on an outcome everywhere. But yeah, this is a great car. I recommend that everybody say fuck what other people think and get what you want to get, because I'm honestly baffled at the fact that an older generation Challenger is giving me vibes like this. Like, it's stuff in this car that's nicer than the one I had, and that baffles me, you know. There they gonna go. People really put how they feel about politics on their car. But yeah. Oh, and I know I ain't posted. I'm gonna cut this video off now because I don't really know what to talk about. But I know I ain't posted it forever. You know.
Use the right lane to continue onto East
Okay, I know where to go now. But I know I ain't posted it forever. Like, you know, Dallas had the winter storm. A lot of crazy stuff happened. RIP to all the people that lost their lives. The same with the car scene. You know, it's just been a lot of chaos going on, man. And I'm trying to, you know, we need to make sure 2021 is not a repeat of 2020, man. So, like, everybody, you know, be safe. You know, like I said, the company was still trucking it along, just a little delay because of everything going on, but we're still trying to progress and all that. So, you know, I'll definitely keep y'all tapped in whenever I get back on the road, you know, give you some more videos about Amazon. And, you know, we're gonna, you know, for all my followers and on YouTube, the new subscribers, I appreciate y'all. For y'all that's been commenting. Also, I'm gonna leave my Instagram. There's actually a contact option on my Instagram where you can text me your questions. I actually had a few people reach out to me over the break, you know, asking me questions about who do I drive for, or what's the best option, or, you know, some of them I even talk to on the phone. Like, I don't mind, you know, giving you my input, especially with KLLM. You know, I'll give you the unbiased input and tell you, like, you know, because I know it's scary. For me, it was scary jumping out into the truck world, you know. So that's what I'm gonna do for you. So yeah, whenever you know, I'm gonna drop it. So whenever, if you have a question or whatever it may be, or just drop it in the comment section. I mean, you know, I try my hardest to answer them all. You know, sometimes I'm just caught up and busy, but yeah, I'm gonna do my part to help y'all, man. Why is this tag say 5K porn? But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna do my part to help y'all, man. So yeah, I think that'll be it for this video. Y'all be safe and see y'all next time.